What's going on, people? Welcome back to Premsy TV. I hope everybody is blessed. Game week 2 is approaching, folks, and it's Arsenal versus Leicester City at the Emirates Stadium. First home game of the season, and a lot of optimism going into this game. Just before we jump into the preview, people, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's contributing to the channel, whether that's liking, subscribing, and also commenting as well on the videos. If you're new people, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and smash a like on your way in. If you comment below, I will try my best to comment back to absolutely everybody. But let's get into it. Arsenal versus Leicester. I feel like it's going to be a good contested game. But I've got a lot of positivity in the boys right now. I feel like opening game on Friday against Palace, a tough place to go. We got a much deserved 3 points and also a much needed 3 points, because many seasons now we never really win the opening game of the season. And for me, I believe that has an impact as well, because momentum is key. And that's why we have to get these 3 points against Leicester at home. First home game of the season. Hopefully the atmosphere is going to be incredible, because last season the atmosphere was so much better than previous years. And with the momentum of the team right now, having a good pre-season, winning the opening game, we need to start making the Emirates a cauldron. We need to start making teams frightened when they come there, absolutely drown out the other fans and just give the boys a lift, because atmospheres for me make a massive difference, as we've seen in many clubs before. But Leicester City is going to put up a real test, because Jamie Vardy looks like he's going to be playing. And we all know what Jamie Vardy brings to town when he plays Arsenal. He comes ferociously. He's got a good goal scoring record against us. Obviously, he's rejected a move to us previously. So he's got a bit of an incentive to do well. And I feel like it'll be a very good test for the back line, because William Saliba has given me bags and bags of confidence, people. I want you to comment below as well and tell me what you think of William Saliba, if you think he's better than Gabriel already, or you think he's got the potential to be better than Gabriel. Because for me, what I've seen, he looks better than all of our centre-backs that we've got. I know it might be a bit too early to jump the gun, but that's just what, in my opinion, and that's what I see. And I believe his ceiling so much higher as well. So it has given me some optimism, thinking that with William Saliba in the back line, Zinchenko coming in as well, who had a great game, got an assist. It has given me some confidence. Now, right back position, I've seen Ben White looking like he's carrying a bit of a knock in training. So whether that means Ben White will drop out and Tomiyasu come in, because a couple of days ago now, Tomiyasu played with the Arsenal under-21s and he didn't look bad. Just getting some game time, getting some fitness. Played against Man United. They won 3-1. But Tomiyasu could be back in contention for the game. Whether he'll start him or not, that's another question. He might opt to start Cedric. But I feel if he's fit and he's ready, get him back in there, proper right back, and we can see what the back four can consist of moving forward. But there was a few good performances as well, not just Saliba at Crystal Palace. I think Ben White, he earned his stripes. He played well. But like I said, with the injury that he's carrying, whether he's fully fit to go into the game or not, that's another question. So if he's not fully fit, for me, don't play him. Martin Odegaard as well. Yeah, he needs to step it the fuck up, people, because we've given him back in. Yeah, we've brought him in. He's the Arsenal captain now. Now he's got to show us something. You get me? Because when you're the captain, you automatically should have a start in the team. Now, for me, that position should be battled straight up with ESR. So there shouldn't be a guaranteed starter in that position. Now, what we're seeing from Odegaard right now, personally, I don't think it's good enough. There's little bits of patterns of play that's decent. He's got intricate passing, but he needs to let the ball go. He needs to shoot. When he's got an opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net, bam, that's what I want to see. I want to see Odegaard stepping his game up as well against Leicester. Leicester City, people, have got a few injuries themselves. Harvey Barnes, which, to be fair, it's a big blow for them, because he's a top player. And even when he has played against us as well, he's caused us problems and trouble. Pacey, direct, good player. I wouldn't mind him at Arsenal at all. Ricardo Pereira got a long-term injury. He's out. And also Ryan Bertrand's out. So they've got a few players out. I wouldn't say it's majority of the best players, but Harvey Barnes is probably a guy who's going to come in and start. Ricardo Pereira is probably a guy who's going to come in and start as well. So they've got a little bit of a blow there. Yuri Tielemans, this is going to be exciting to see what happens with Yuri Tielemans, people, because he started last game and it just looks like Leicester are not really asked about the offers or the talks that are going around at the moment. They're just seeing it as, look, we'll keep him for a next year and we'll let him go for free. If nobody wants to pay the money that we want, we're just going to keep him. And they're proving it by playing him as well. They're not playing him. So 9 out of 10, he probably play against Arsenal. If he doesn't, then I'll take a lot from that. But personally, I think he'll play against Arsenal, and it'll be exciting to see what he can do. What if he was to be in our team, what he could offer. But it looks like they ain't bringing anybody in either, Leicester. It looks like the owners have sat down with Brendan Rodgers and said to him, look, over the last couple of years, we're satisfied with 5th place and also winning an FA Cup. We feel like we've backed you. We feel like we've given you the players that you need. Now just crack on with it and do what you're doing. Now, obviously, you got to understand Leicester ain't raking in millions and millions of pounds like an Arsenal, United, Liverpool, clubs like that. So you can understand that kind of mindset that they've got, because they have been doing well. They have been backed. And Brendan Rodgers, being fair to him, has just said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to deal with it, deal with the players that I've got this season and just take it from there. But personally, I feel if they do let Tielemans go, there's talks of James Maddison to Newcastle. There's also talks of Wesley Fofana to Chelsea. If they do let these players go, I can only see them having to replace them. So I can't understand them not bringing absolutely anyone in or writing the whole window off just yet, because I can see still opportunities for them to sign some players. But Arsenal, most important thing is we keep the momentum now. Like the first game against Palace, we beat them once in the last eight before this. And so that 3 points was so vital. Now, if we go into this game at home and we can get the 3 points, that'll only set the tone now for the following 3-4 games to come, which are all winnable matches. And then once we do start playing the bigger teams, they'll already have a bit of doubt in their mind when they play us. Right, Arsenal look like a different outfit this year. We're going to have to be a little bit wary of him. And that little bit of doubt in the head, sometimes it plays part in the game as well and can also benefit you. So it's time now that man start getting shook off Arsenal Football Club. And the only way that that's going to happen is by results. Get me? And we want to be finishing man off. Absolutely finishing man off. And when I mean every opportunity we got to score, we got to be clinical, because last season we didn't score enough goals. Now, Gabriel Jesus coming into the team, you can see has give players like a Martinelli and a Saka a lift, which should only improve the goals. Now, at the Palace game, Martinelli missed an opportunity, which personally I thought he should have buried. Now, he did redeem himself and score, and I believe that's the drive, for example, that Jesus is giving to these players. When somebody misses a chance, instead of dropping their head, they're hungry to go and get it again. But it's so vital we get more goals on the board, because by the time it comes to the end of the season, and we might be scrapping it out for 4th place if we're in and around the question, which I believe we should be. And most definitely if we're not, then you all know what I say. The manager needs to go. But it is what it is, people. Now, predictions for the game. Personally, I feel like Arsenal will have a better game than we did against Palace. And the reason being is I feel like the pitch is bigger. I feel like at home, we normally tend to play a lot better than we do away anyway. And there's a real good feel factor around the club, around the fans. Everyone's kind of getting behind the team right now. And regardless if they believe in the manager or not, when you win and you get results, you can only start to get happier if you're an Arsenal fan, in my opinion. You get me? But prediction, I feel will we keep a clean sheet? That's the question. Will we keep a clean sheet against Leicester? See, they scored 2 and they conceded 2. So they've got a few goals in them. Personally, I'm going to say we're going to keep a clean sheet against Leicester. William Saliba coming in, like I said, give man that confidence to believe that we can start keeping clean sheets. Pre-season was keeping clean sheets with him in the side as well. So I'm going to say another 2-0 victory to Arsenal. I don't think it's going to be a walkover of a game. It will be a contested game, But I think that Arsenal will have the upper hand. I feel like the signings of Jesus, Zinchenko has given a lift to everybody around the team. And I think that will see us through in the end, people. But we've got Fabio Vieira back in training, ESR back in training. And whether they'll make a bit of an appearance or not, that's yet to be seen, people. But make sure you're smashing a like on the video on your way out. That's me done for the preview, people. Peace and love. See you on the next one.